Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Whiteboard session, Ep.2. Every week, I'm asking some of my athletes, some coaches, if they have like any question regarding strength conditioning, performance training, or more in detail for athletes, what they can struggle with strength, speed, the mix with their sports, any question like an athlete, a coach, or parents can get. And today we are answering which periodization method should we use and why. Uh, and this is one of the most question I get from coaches or athletes, and this episode is for the athletes, the coaches, the parents, and honestly, anyone tired of random training. Every week, when I receive this question, hey, is this like linear? Is this like block, conjugate, undulating training? And if so, which one is the best? Which one should I use? Which one will provide me the best results? And there is a lot of noise out there regarding like those methods. And to me, I honestly believe there is no one size that will fit everything. Right? It's always about the context. It's always about who you are as an athlete. But what you guys need to understand is there is a system. This is the most important thing. And in the next few minutes, I will walk you through how I choose the right structure for every athlete I'm coaching, from football athlete, hockey athletes, team sport athletes to CrossFit hybrid tactical forces. So if you're trying to stop guessing and finally build a plan with a purpose, this is for you. Let's start with the part number one. What is programming? And I think that's the very fundamental part to talk about. So programming is the structure behind every training session. It's not random workouts. It's a roadmap to get an athlete from point A, where they are right now, to point B, where they need to be. And that includes what movement we will use, how many sets, reps, rest, the volume, the intensity, how we progress over time, and most importantly, how we plan for stress and recovery. Because let's be clear, you're not going to progress from training. You get stronger from recovery, from smart training. And that's where periodization comes in play. So the stress management, how you're going to stress the body over time to create adaptation, is the key for progression. And behind it, we have periodization. Periodization is how we are organized training over time. It's the difference between spinning our wheels for 12 months or picking exactly when it counts. It comes down to this. Long term equal macro cycle, your year. Okay, 12 months period. Then you have like medium term mesocycles. Your training block usually could be like from 2 to 8 weeks. And then you have your short term microcycle, your week to week session, right? In each cycle, we're adjusting intensity, we're adjusting volume, and the focus. What we want to concentrate on to create adaptation from your training session. We want to create stress, right? But we don't want to burn out, and we don't want you getting injured. Now, depending on the athletes in the season, we can choose different methods to structure those cycles. We can mix them up a little bit as well. Okay, it's not like black or white. Like my hoodie is gray. But there is like a couple of very famous periodization model. Let's start with the most probably famous and common one, linear periodization. So it's very classic. Linear periodization moves from high volume, low intensity towards low volume and high intensity, cross paired, high volume, low intensity. And we're moving towards low volume and high intensity. It's perfect for, like, I would say, beginners to intermediate athletes, sports with one main peak, like for a lifting meeting, could work also for football season and things like this. It's simple, it's clear, it builds solid foundation. But the downside is not flexible. And once you get strong, progress might slow. Then we have like what we call the block periodization. This is very famous because I'm sure you're aware of those three blocks: accumulation, build a base, volume, movement quality, intensification, raise the intensity, so getting stronger, starts to getting more explosive, and realization, that's where you want to taper, sharpen, and peak performance, right? So you, on those blocks, as it's in the name, we're focused on one quality per block while keeping maintained close doses for the other's quality. And that's the key. Don't drop everything else while chasing one goal. So usually I would say the classic block periodization now is closer to a vertical integration, and it's a little bit mixed with other methods, because if you're really like strong with the denomination of block periodization, you're sticking with one quality per block. Let's say strength, endurance strength, power, etc., speed, for example. Then we have also like the concurrent periodization. This is what most people know from CrossFit, because through concurrent periodization, you're training strength, power, endurance, and skill in the same week at the same time. It's great when athletes need to be game ready year round, but you've got to manage interference. Doing heavy squats and long run back to back can backfire. So it's all about like managing volume, intensity, fatigue management as well. One other really famous method, conjugate periodization, from Louis Simmons, West Side Barbell. This is one of the favorite for advanced athletes, especially in strength sports, combat sports, football as well. It mixes like maximal effort days, heavy lifts, dynamic effort days, like speed work, power work, and repetition effort, hypertrophy, accessory volume work. At the back, we adapt this by rotating also in Olympic lifting, ballistic, could be gymnastics, mixed model pieces, not just for like real like barbell and doubles, like med ball throws, things like this. It's powerful, but I would say it takes smart coaching to avoid traps, right? Then we also have like undulating or non-linear progression. Undulating or could be like weekly or daily changes in the intensity in the reps and the volume. Example, you can have like a Monday, got every step. Wednesday it's moderate, Friday it's light. It can work like really well for intermediate, advanced athletes or sports with, I would say, chaotic calendars, but just need to be careful. Random isn't the same as undulating, right? So everything needs a structure in getting planned. So yeah, undulating, you can go like weekly. So you have like a week one is strength, a week two is endurance or speed or power, week three is hypertrophy, or you can go like daily, as I explained, with Monday is heavy, Wednesday is moderate, Friday is light, right? Then that's just a couple of them, but I could really go deeper, but today's purposes is explain you which periodization model to use or how to choose one instead of the other. So how to choose it, how to choose the right method. Here's like 5 question framework I'm using when considering like how I will plan and program. First of all, what's the peak date? If you have one, right? If you have one, could be like linear or block periodization, mixing with probably other methods. But if you have like many, then maybe like congruent or conjugate would be better. Then what's your training age, your fitness experience? Are you a beginner? Are you intermediate? Okay. Are you advanced? So depending of this, maybe starting with the linear, go through a block one, conjugate, concurrent, or blended methods, blended models, mixing them. Also, what is important to me, what qualities do you need the most for your sport, for your goal? Strengths, skills, engine, mobility, power, speed. What are your like restriction? What are your also like constraints? Equipment, time, schedule, travel. Like that's where to me individualization comes in place. And how is your recovery, right? Do you need more in recovery? Are you a master athlete? Are you young? Do you need like more frequent deloads and strengths balance? And no matter what, respect progressive overload, respect individuality. As I said, it's really crucial to choose the right method, but also like all the volume, the intensity, the stress management on your body, and always gives a small dose of everything, right? Because even when you're focusing on one thing, you don't want to avoid the rest of the stuff. So in the end, here's the bottom line. Random training doesn't work, right? This is for sure. But rigid templates, like if coaches are only willing to train you through one system, doesn't work either, right? Because everyone are different. That's why periodization exists. It's the bridge between athlete goals and the daily execution. If you want the exact decision tree, the one I went through a little bit briefly here, and sample weak templates from different like periodization, drop a comment here. Periodization, for example, or DM directly me at the PAC, and I will send you some resources about different like templates. If you guys want to drop also in the comment any question you might have or subject you want me to treat, it will be a pleasure. If you want to talk more about this topic, feel free to comment. We can talk together. I'm really open about it. Next week, whiteboard session, week 3, will be about like how to deload without losing fitness. You want to miss it because deloads is a huge topic as well. And everything I'm teaching here is is the process I go through with my athletes. So if you want like a custom structure, if you really want to get your training to the next level, build around your season, build around your sport, build around you, DM like animal, and we'll get in touch to talk. Drop a like, share this, comment, feel free to share it, so we can just like get open discussion about like performance training. Really appreciate it for your time. See you for the next episode.